Can you believe the day I've had? Came across this brilliant anime-themed cafe, Anime Mood, tucked away in the city. Sipped a matcha latte while sketching familiar characters from Naruto and One Piece, believe it or not. And it's not just about sketches. The place was transporting. An amiable owner, Yumi, all the way from Osaka, running the place with the precision of a shogi player. The wall murals of the cafe painted with iconic anime characters were an absolute spectacle. Now, you know me and my fondness for creativity. It was marvelous to see the fusion of anime and a casual cafe setting really pushed me to think beyond the plain aesthetics. Sort of makes you appreciate the adaptability and boundless reach of subcultures. Aside from the anime sketches and latte, got into a chat with Yumi. Turns out she's a total otaku as well. The passion with which she's curated this atmosphere was totally engaging. Ended up discussing not just about anime, but Japanese pop culture too. It was fascinating. Anyway, you remember how we always complain about never having enough time to plan for our culinary escapades around the city? Well, got that covered, my friend. Guess what? We are hitting Luigi's again. Pasta and those giant meatballs await us, my friend. Rachel's idea, not surprisingly. Clearly, we've turned into professional foodies. But hey, good food is a great adventure, right? You see, even after all these years, our city still has these labyrinthine ways to surprise me. Whether it's finding a hidden anime-inspired cafe or planning dinner escapades with our squad. It's the little things, the everyday discoveries about me, about us, that keep this life exciting, don't you think? I venture on, my friend. You remember our old debate last summer, right? About cultural diversity and how it nourishes creativity and the spirit of acceptance? Well, guess what? Today I unintentionally hopped onto a cultural ride that affirmed just that. I found myself at a Middle Eastern festival in our very own New York. Trust me, it was a magnificent sight, bursting with authenticity, adorned in vibrant hues, echoing with harmonious rhythms. It was as if a piece of the mysterious deserts had bloomed in the depths of the concrete jungle. From the small rituals to the gustatory delights, it was a cornucopia of Middle Eastern heritage. The aromatic wafts from the food stalls were enough to transport anyone straight across the ocean. I wish you were there to witness it firsthand. Your taste buds would have had a field day. The music, oh the music. It was like a sublime oasis amidst the city's cacophony. It was as if each strum on the oud strummed the heartstrings of the crowd. It was hypnotic. Like the Pied Piper's tune, it drew us in, holding us in thrall. During these moments, I realized how precious it is to have such cultural treasures nestled in our everyday environments. It felt refreshing to be a part of an atmosphere that was drastically different from our tech vortex. And hey, from tech vortex to dessert vortex, Rachel seemed to be having a sweet stress buster in Paris with choux à la crème. She tacitly reminded us to take breaks. Good old Rach, always looking out for us. Next time when you're neck deep in algorithms, give a little rest to your logical left brain and engage the intuitive right brain. Try my way maybe, like playing Go. It's more therapeutic than you think, my friend. Speaking of therapy, let me save this oud music on my playlist. Maybe a tune or two during breaks will turn out to be my little stress buster. Music and its therapy, eh? What say you? Oh, before I forget, Sarah is hell-bent on revisiting Luigi's for another pasta feast. I can already see your grin stretching from ear to ear. Admit it, those meatballs are to die for. I swear we are turning into incorrigible foodies, not that I am complaining. Well, that's enough rambling from my side for today. Multicultural escapades or food adventures, I look forward to what tomorrow has in store for us. For now, let's focus on resetting and recharging. You wouldn't believe the little adventure I jumped into today. Picture this: blue skies, cotton candy clouds, the hustle-bustle of the airport, and spur-of-the-moment Chris prompting a sojourn to, wait for it, Miami. Yeah, I know. Totally off my usual beaten track, right? Couldn't resist the call of the sandy beaches, the charmingly twinkling cityscape, and the city's high-octane, vibrant nightlife. It's a smorgasbord of outlandish architecture, parties with unheard music and some of the best beaches in the country. And let's not even get started about the food, my friend. It's also gastronomically enticing, from the Latin American staples to the amazing seafood. Rachel and Sam cracked me up with their response, you know. Rachel was convinced I'd adopted another robot pet, and Sam thought I'd invented a new AI language overnight. Hilarious, right? I think they were more flabbergasted than anything. But hey, a man's gotta live a little. In a place where the music pulses in the tropical breeze and cocktails are a breakfast staple, you gotta loosen up. Maybe even snag a dance or two at the legendary nightclubs Rachel keeps raving about. Remember the times we used to debate on city versus beach vacations? Well, Miami's hitting the sweet spot with the best of both worlds. A diverse cityscape with a chance to unwind on a sandy beach. What more can you ask for, right? Oh, and speaking of debates, Sam finally took my suggestion and has been giving Go a shot. He seems truly intrigued. Kudos to him, it's not just about the game, but also the patience and strategic planning it prompts. Gives me an idea. How about a little wager? The next time we meet, you, me, and Sam, a nice friendly match of Go. Let's see who's sharpened their minds, shall we? For now, it's time I get out there and really start to explore. Miami isn't going to take in itself, right? Before I forget, don't plan anything for next weekend yet. We're all set for a trip down the culinary lane, my friend. Yep, courtesy of our dearest Rachel, revisit to Luigi's for pasta and meatball feast.